Phil here from firedupphil.com. Today I want to talk to you about something that's really important. One of the probably most important topics you'll ever have to answer and have to think about and really come to a conclusion of, and that's simply, what is success? And it really has a different meaning for all people. Success comes in so many different forms and different identities, and sometimes when you listen to a lot of quote-unquote gurus and experts and success teachers, so to speak, they'll lead you to believe that success is all about making a lot of money and all the materialistic things. And that's totally cool. I have nothing against that. That's awesome. I love materialistic things. But I want to talk to you today about something a little bit deeper than materialistic things, because I don't think materialistic things have anything to do with success. Those are just goals that some people set, and those are certain desires that some people want, but that's not really what success is all about. That's not even close. Okay, that is a byproduct of financial success, but let's get into a little bit of a deeper conversation today. What is success, and what does it mean to you? And you're the only person that can define that. Nobody can tell you what success means for you. You have to come up with that definition all on your own. And when I say that, I get really passionate about that, because no one has a right to tell you what success is except for you. And when you really think about that, then no one has a right to tell you that you're not successful. Okay? Right now, you are successful. No one has a right to tell you that. And you know what I find when I talk to a lot of people, and when I do some coaching and stuff like that, is that there's so many people walking around, and inside their mind, they're running this game of, they're taking this drug that we like to say, of LSD. A lot of people like this LSD drug, low self-doubt. And they're walking around, and they're inside their mind, they're thinking that they're not successful. And that's their program inside their mind. I'm not successful. I'm not successful. Well, why? Who says that? Why would you say that to yourself, that you're not successful? Why do you feed that drug to yourself every single day? And the reason for that is because you compare yourself to other people. That's the only way that you do that you'll have that low self-doubt. Because when you really think about it, like I said earlier, no one has the right to tell you you're not successful. So if you stop comparing, most of the time it's materialistic things, and that, like I said, is a false definition of success. But if you stop comparing those materialistic things and stuff, and you just set yourself free from that, you're going to come to find out that you are successful, and that you could be successful the moment that you say that you are, and the moment that you think you are. Because I'm here to tell you that success is simply a mindset. It's simply a mindset. And then you can decide to have and to create the lifestyle that you want, and all that stuff will start to manifest itself as soon as you start believing that you are successful, because then you can create that success. But when you're walking around with the programming and the mindset in your subconscious that you're really not successful, that you're really not worth a lot, that you really don't have a lot of value to offer and stuff, then you're never going to get it. And that's really a shame. And what I want to talk to you about today is, I want to kind of help you erase that. I want to help you reprogram your thinking so that you can develop the mind of a champion, the mind of a successful person. Okay? And you can do that right now. You don't need anybody else's approval to do so. All right? But one of the things that I do want to kind of make a point of and make clear is that it is important for you to define your success. Well, nobody else can define it for you. It is important that you define it, because if you don't know what your success is, then you're never going to move towards it. You can't get to a place that you don't first understand in your mind. Okay, so you have to define your success. And success to me is, I don't have to come to work. This is my office. I don't have to come to work, and I don't have to dress up in a suit, because I don't want to, right? I can do what I want to do. I can hang out the way I want to hang out. I can set my environment up the way that I like to, because I define my success. If I want to grab this hat and put it on backwards and just hang out and do whatever I want to do, this is just for an example. What's awesome is, I define my success, and I can do whatever I want, and so can you. And the only thing that I want to say on that note is that when you are defining your success, I think you need to take 3 things into consideration. And aside from these 3 things, number 1, make sure that your success is about you, and it brings out your personality and your fun, like I just demonstrated and stuff. I would hate to go and live a life every single day and try to create this fantasy success that's really not me. You got to make it a part of you and who you are and the things that you like and stuff. So aside from that, I think there's three, count them, 1, 2, 3 factors that you have to consider when you're defining your success. The first one is you have to uncover your passions and your purpose in life. All right, and you got to do some thinking and meditating on that. And the way that I usually help people do that is really simple. Just ask yourself some questions. Questions are usually the best way to get to the root of things. Just ask yourself, here's some great questions to uncover your purpose and to uncover your passion in life. If you could do anything you wanted, absolutely anything, without fail, if you knew you couldn't fail, that's the key. If you really knew you couldn't fail, you got to get out of your head and into your heart here. If you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do? Okay, that'll tell you a lot about what it is that you're probably called to do and where your passions are. All right? So that's a great question to ask yourself, and that's the first thing you have to do is uncover your purpose. The second thing, once you uncover your purpose, once you understand where you want to go, you have to grow your potential. Okay? Trust me, you have, and I have, and everyone has so much more potential inside of them than they really believe and they can really probably even imagine. All right? And you have to work on developing that. That's the second part of your success, is just understanding that it's a process. Okay? So you're never going to arrive. It's a journey, not a destination, as they like to say. So understand that growth is a part of uncovering your success and reaching and going and moving towards it. All right? And then the third thing, and this is really important, is that you have to have a philanthropy or giving back principle within your success. You've got to, what I like to say, bless others in what you're doing. All right? So whatever it is that you're called to do, it's not a divine purpose. It's not your real purpose if it doesn't have a blessing or a giving back principle to it. Okay? So there's the three things. Number one, you have to uncover your passions and your purpose. Number two, you've got to understand that you have to grow to reach your potential. And then number three, there always has to be a giving back or a blessing principle involved. Okay? So that's really the three keys to uncovering your success. And again, nobody can tell you that you're not successful. So you're watching this right now, and I'm telling you to tell yourself and affirm to yourself that you are successful, because you are really a smashing success the moment that you decide you are. All right? You're a miracle from birth. God created you, and that means you are successful. So my friend, say that to yourself every single day. Confirm. Say, when you wake up, say, I am a smashing success. I like who I am. Do that, because it's really powerful. You have to like who you are. You have to accept yourself, or you're never going to reach your success. Okay, I'm about to sign off, and I want to leave you with this. The reason why those three things are really important is because that's going to bring fulfillment in your life. In order to have fulfillment, you got to have direction. Okay, without direction, you're never going to be fulfilled. You're going to be like an aimless wanderer, like in the desert for 40 years, like the children of Israel, just going around and around in circles. There's no fulfillment in no direction. And that brings me to the second thing that brings fulfillment is progress. Okay, when you develop your potentials and you're growing yourself, that's bringing you forward in life. It's helping you make progress. And progress, my friend, is satisfying and rewarding. And then the third thing is the giving. Okay, giving is very fulfilling. I've talked to and I've heard a lot of people who have a lot of money. We're talking people who are multimillionaires and even billionaires. And if you don't give, if you don't have a giving, nature inside of you, you can have all the money in the world, and mark my words, you are not going to be fulfilled, and you're not going to be really satisfied, because you were born to give back. Okay, that's just part of the way that the whole process works. It's part of the way that God set it up. So I hope this video helped you today. I'm going to sign off right now, and I just want to leave you with this one thing. Just remember, this video is all about your success. Only you can define your success. Only you have the ability to say that you are or aren't successful. And if you wake up every day and you tell yourself in your subconscious, or you really don't believe that you're a smashing success, and you really don't believe that you have what it takes, and you do, I promise you do, because you wouldn't be here if you didn't, okay? Then you're never going to get where you want to go. So you can wake up today, tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, and you can decide that you're a success, okay? Because you are. So I'm going to sign off on that note, and I'll see you on the next video. Remember, this is Fired Up Phil. You can visit firedupphil.com. Again, that's www.firedupphil.com.